Good morning, students. I hope that the classes video that you had just seen on the topic physical properties must have been beneficial to you. Students, today we are going to start with the topic physical property and we are going to deal with these physical properties one by one. Before I start with my today's video demonstration lecture, let me share with you the learning outcomes. After the completion of the topic, the students will be able to compare and contrast metals and non-metals on the basis of their physical properties. Define the terms malleability and tensile strength. Name the metals and the non-metals which show exceptional behavior. The first physical property is physical state. By the term physical state, we mean that in which form the metal or the non-metal exist, in the liquid, solid or gaseous form. Let us find it out. Metals are usually occurring in their solid form. All metals are solid at room temperature. You have seen your parents wearing ornaments made up of gold and silver. They are in which form? Solid. Very good. Students, you can see a scissor which is made up of iron. It is in which form? Solid. All metals are solid except mercury, which is liquid. And where is this mercury found, students? Can anyone tell me? Very good. It is found in the thermometer. So the next time, whenever anyone at your place uses a thermometer, then you can tell that the metal which is used in the thermometer is mercury and it is in which form? Liquid. On the other hand, the non-metals, they occur in all the three states: solid, liquid and gas. The examples of solid non-metals are carbon, sulfur and iodine. In case of liquid, it is bromine. In case of gas, it is oxygen and nitrogen. I pass on to the next physical property, that is melting and boiling point. You're already familiar with these terms. You have studied in your previous classes. Melting point, it is the temperature at which a solid melts. Now let us discuss this property. Metals have high melting and boiling point except cesium. Students, you should note here that cesium is the only metal which has low melting and boiling point. The temperature is so less that it melts on the palm. On the other hand, the non-metals, they have low melting and boiling point except diamond, which has high melting and boiling point. I pass on to the next property, that is density. By the term density, we mean here the weight. Metals have high density except sodium and potassium. You should note here, students, that sodium and potassium, they have low density. On the other hand, non-metals, they are characterized by having low density. The next physical property is malleability. Let us first define the term. The property due to which a metal can be beaten into thin sheets. I repeat, the property due to which a metal can be beaten into thin sheets is called as malleability. Metals are generally malleable. Gold and silver are the highly malleable metals, except zinc, which breaks very easily. Now, students, I'm going to ask you a question. When your mother wraps chapati for you, when you go to the school in the tiffin, she wraps the chapati in which substance? In which thing does she wrap? Does she wrap it in a paper or is she wraps it in a cloth? What does she wrap in? You'll say, ma'am, sometimes she wraps in a paper cloth and she uses aluminium foil. Very good. So now the aluminium is a metal and it is converted into sheets. So now the next time when you wrap anything in an aluminium foil, you can tell that which physical property is depicting there, it is used there, it is malleability. You have seen aluminium doors also. So the aluminium door, again, which physical property is involved there of metals? It is malleability. On the other hand, non-metals are non-malleable. I pass on to the next physical property, that is hardness. Metals are hard except sodium and potassium, which are so soft that they can be cut with a knife. On the other hand, non-metals are brittle and they break easily, except diamond, which is the hardest known substance. I pass on to the last physical property, that is tensile strength. The property due to which a substance can bear a lot of strain without breaking is called as tensile strength. Metals have high tensile strength, whereas non-metals, they have low tensile strength.
Okay, sir.
As you can see in front of you in the virtual chemistry lab, that the silver bowl, it is in the solid form. This gold bangle, again it is in the solid form. This iron hammer, again it is in the solid form. Only this thermometer, which has mercury, is in the liquid form. So the physical state of metals we have discussed, metals occur in the solid form except mercury, which is in the liquid form. Metals are hard and cannot be cut with a knife. You can see this metal, I cannot cut it with a knife. They have high density. You can see here, students, an aluminium foil. The aluminium is converted into sheets. So which property it is depicting? Malleability. You can see this medicine cover. It is also made up of aluminium. So I hope till here all the physical properties that we have studied are clear to you. You will be provided with the Google form and an activity sheet. Kindly complete that. Have a nice day.